Islam. To Islam in their own view. That's why I said to Islam. But middle class Muslim to strive to pursue and also claim as well as promote their own understanding of Islam. The forms of Islamic communication, Muslim consumerism, halal lifestyle, and also communal piety have played an important role in strengthening various forms of Islamic identity in contemporary urban Indonesia. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much. Very interesting research showing how the understanding of the concept of beauty and piety is always changing. If we look at to the normative Islamic law about the piety, about the beauty, it's closely related to the private area. I mean, women or wife may make up, but only for their husband. This is the traditional faith. But now we see that that's no longer the case, especially in the urban area in Jakarta. So, women can both become beauty and also piety at the same time, not only in a private sphere, but also in public places. So this is very interesting, I think. Now we would like to turn to the second presenter, Dr. Let's see. Dr. Hidayah, who is going to talk about the Islamic judge at the religious court interpreting the Sharia in order to make it more equal and create justice for those who seek settlement their business problem or in other matter related to the competence of the religious code in Indonesia. Now, I would like to invite the second panelist, Dr. Nur Hidayah. Time is yours.
Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Share and discussion, dear old professor, lecturer, panelists. Today I would like to present our research about the implementation of progressive law in Syariah-based dispute settlement, the case study of religious court decision in Jakarta. Okay. Let's skip the abstract directly into introduction. The rise of Sharia-based activity have already cannot avoid the dispute between parties involved, which can lead to the uncertainty for the investor and market participants regarding the stability of their investment. And religious court has the authority to examine and decide Sharia economic cases based on law number 3, 2006. However, as we know that we have already inherited the civil law system as we get it as the legacy from the Dutch colonialism. And so the legal approach adopted in Indonesia is a legal positivistic that refer to the context of the written rules. Western legal positivism paradigm seems to be incompatible with the nature and the characteristic of Sharia economic law, which is based on the Maqasid Sharia or the higher objectives of the Sharia. Some scholars argue, example, Muhyiddin said that formal procedural cycle can be overcome through a progressive legal paradigm concerned with the truth, humanity, and justice. Also, Akbar added that the application of progressive legal paradigm has been carried out by several law enforcement in overcoming the positive legal emphasis. Other scholars says that progressive decision can become jurisprudence or a reference in resolving dispute. Other scholars also argue that progressive law has an essential role as one of the paradigms used in resolving Sharia economic dispute. Progressive legal teaching places law for human and substantive justice in harmony with the goal of the Sharia or Maqasid Sharia in creating law for the benefit of the public. So this study aimed to analyze the extent to which judges have applied the progressive legal paradigm in settling the Sharia banking dispute. We adopted content analysis approach using the interactive logic and reasoning model, issue, rule, argument, and conclusions. Okay, please go to the application of progressive law. Slide. Yeah. According to Gustav Redgroup, law rests on essential values, certainty, justice, and benefits. Just can educate, explore relevant local potential, distort legal facts, they are no longer appropriate. Interpret legal facts and carry out legal construction if legal facts do not yet exist or are not found. Sharia breaching dispute can continue to increase requiring appropriate legal paradigm. The progressive legal paradigm has the urgency and relevance of law in resolving Sharia breaching disputes. According to Cipto Raharjo, progressive law begins with the thought of law for human. That is, the law is a service to human. The idea of progressive law places human at the center of every discussion about the law. Progressive law positions certainty, justice, and legal value one line. The concept of the best law must be understood historically in seeing and understanding society problem. Progressive behavior of judges can be created by imposing obligation morality, critical reason morality, and concise morality. Okay, so how judges implement the progressive law, and we use the case study here. We analyze the decision of the religious court decision number 670, 2020. This is the study first Islamic banking dispute case was about a Murabaha agreement. The customer has defaulted on the Murabaha financial contract because he did not fulfill his obligation to pay the installment. So the source of the law used by the judges in this court is Article number 1, 2000, Article number 1, Article 1, number 26, and Article 2, Murabaha financing agreement between the customer and the Islamic bank regarding the default. And then Article 1338 of the Indonesian Civil Code, which said that all agreements legally are valid as law for those who make them. And also Article 36, compilation of Sharia economic law. And also Article 606 DRP stated that as long as or whenever the conflict does not fulfill the sentence, he must submit an amount of money, the amount of which is defined in a just decision, and this money is called force money or lump sum. And then the decision is the Central Jakarta Religious Court granted the bank's lawsuit, punishing the customer for paying off a total of 18,560,114 and paid force money of 100,000 for each day of the delay as the case decision with permanent legal costs, as well as paying court fee. And then this case proceed to the appeal level, and then has been decided in the Jakarta Religious High Court number 2005-2021. And the judges used the source of law, Article 1320 of the Civil Code, which states that the defendant of appellants need to fulfill the content of the Murabaha agreement, and also the DSN Fatwa number 4, 2000 concerning Murabaha, and DSN Fatwa number 111, 2017 concerning the Murabaha share and details control. And also Supreme Court Jurisprudence number 791A 2008 stated that force money of lump sum cannot be demanded together with the demand for payment of amount of money. And then the decision is that the judge decided that the customer is required to return the remaining murabaha receivable after deducting the installment paid to the bank for 18,560,101,305 rupiah. And the bank demands regarding forced money or lump sum were not declared unacceptable. Okay. We come to the analysis of the legal sources and progressive law application in Saudi Arabia dispute. Source of law used from several Islamic banking dispute decisions discussed in the study is see that the religious court judges have used various sources of applicable Islamic economic law in deciding cases. This is used not only the Sharia economic law compilation, there's an fatwa in jurisprudence, but also the civil law code and the RT. And then for the application of progressive law in the decision, we see that in the murabaha dispute case, the judge at the Central Jakarta Religious Court interpreted the provision on forced money textually based on the regulation and intended to be rigid. This can be seen from the ontology and epistemology of the decision, prioritizing legal certainty, written rule as law and interpreting them textually in alternative rules of interpretation. Judges only seek to look at other approaches in deciding Sharia family case by using an economic system looking at jurisprudence. Meanwhile, the judge at the Jakarta Religious High Court conducted a historical review by looking at jurisprudence. The court judges decided that forced money cannot be demanded along with the installment payment. The decision has reflected a progressive legal paradigm by the principle of law of human and substantive duties. Decision may have reflected certainty, justice, and legal fairness. As creditor who provide financing, Sharia get legal guarantee protection, namely getting the money back from the customer. Meanwhile, customers are not burdened with the forced money or lump sum. The panel of judges at the Jakarta Religious High Court has implemented obligatory morality and choosing a higher norm or law that applies to all groups of people. So, sorry for the sake of time, I just skip case time. Yeah, I think not to make it very complicated, I just come to the conclusion because it's a little bit very complex come to the Supreme Court. Okay, I come to the conclusion that the author found that the judges at the first level tended to interpret the law textually and do not yet reflect the application of progressive law. Meanwhile, the panel of judges at the appellate and cassation level tend to interpret law contextually and historically and has reflected the application of progressive law by creating substantive justice. Several factors may cause differences in the interpretation of judges at the judicial level. First, related to the duties and power of judges at the judicial level. Justice at the first level usually just based on the fact. In contrast, the panel of judges at the appellate and cassation level has the duty and authority to deepen the application of law to the cases they concern. Second, related to the uneven competence and understanding of Sharia audit and judges. Judges at the first level tend to interpret scripturally and passively, while judges at the appellate and cassation level tend to interpret contextually, substantively, and actively. Religious court judges are expected to be more active in deciding cases, especially at the first level. First, the decision made at the court of the first instance by applicable legal provision and fulfill the principle of legal certainty, justice, and unity. In that case, the party to the dispute do not have to spend time and money to continue the dispute to the appeal and cassation level, so that Islamic banking dispute can be resolved quickly, efficiently, and at low cost. The application of progressive law must be thoroughly in dealing with Sharia dispute. Judges are expected to continue to improve their competence and knowledge in handling Sharia banking dispute by participating in integrated and sustainable training. Judges who have attended the training must transfer knowledge to judges who have not yet experienced. The movement should also decentralize and carry out in jurisdiction of the respective high court. it is necessary to insert advanced legal material and methodology into the registry. That's all my presentation. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you very much. It's very interesting, but also complicated. I know this is talking about the conflict on the business. And as we know that the religious courts in Indonesia has competency not only in the Muslim family law, but also in Islamic economic law. So that's why any problem that related to the business based on Sharia can be resolved at the religious code, as the second presenter showed. But the main good, I would like to reiterate her statement that there seems to be different approach between judges in the first court or pengadilan tingkat pertama, pengadilan agama, and the judge at the appellate courts or pengadilan tinggi and Supreme Court Mahkamah Agung. While the judge at the first instance or the first level tend to understand the problem textually, and this often creates injustice for those who feel that the problem actually really needs more deeper analysis. And that's why the defendant try to brought the case into the appellate courts for pengadilan tinggi. And then you see that the judge at the court try to understand this problem more substantially. And according to the researcher, the judge at the appellate court use what is called as progressive law. And by using interpretative progressive law, Islamic law can guarantee justice even better rather than the religious code at the first instance. I think this is